My name's Olivia.
My name is Gabriella Sanchez.
And this is Deeds Not Words. Good day, everyone. My name is Carrie Chapman Catt. I was the president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association, also known as the NAWSA. I moved to Washington, D.C. after my second husband died, and I joined the NAWSA. When I came there, Elizabeth Cady Stanton was president. I was a delegate. When she died, I took her place as president. Then came Alice Paul and Lucy Burns, and that is where our story begins. You see, we had two very different ways of putting out. Alice Paul was my biggest rival. We had two very different ways of putting out the message. As for the other woman, she is her dear friend Lucy Burns. These two were rabble-rousers. You'll see what I mean. I'm enjoying this trip so far, Lucy. I've gone the whole time without getting seasick.
Yes, but I hope we can become social workers, even though we are women.
Everything is better in England. Don't worry, Lucy. They treat women much better in England.
Well, cheers for that.
I know I've been worried about this, and I think I know your answer. But what if England is just the same as America? What if they don't give women the right to vote?
Well, I don't know. Maybe England is better than America.
Maybe, but I'm not too sure. Our ancestors came from England, and they didn't treat women the same as men. I'm just saying because you know how much equal rights mean a lot to me. When I was little, everyone used to tell me that. We were Quakers. They used to say, you're just like the men.
I know, Alice. My parents taught me that too. It always gets in my nerves when I want to help or when I want to play a sport. And I'd be discriminated against because I'm a woman. It gets so annoying sometimes.
England, such a beautiful place.
Yes, and a wonderful place to find social work.
Lucy, I want you to know something. A new saying that I hear in England.
What is it?
Deeds, not words.
Alice, I think you're going crazy, because what does that have to do with anything?
Well, how do you feel about England? It feels like women don't have the same rights as men.
Why don't we join the English suffrage movement?
What an excellent idea. I'll call now. Hello? Yes, this is Alice Paul and Lucy Burns. We'd like to join the English suffrage movement. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Good day. It's all settled. Tomorrow's our first meeting and next week's our first protest. I have a very good feeling about this.
So do I. We can make a difference.
Lucy, we're making picket signs so over 500 women will use it next week's protest.
Yes, it's quite exciting.
How do you like it?
Very plain, but it does get to the point. Kind of like you, Alice.
I suppose. Well, that's it. Pick up your sign, Lucy. It's time to protest. Let's go get that vote.
We want the vote. We want the vote. We want the vote. Alice, aren't you getting tired of this? We've been arrested 6 times already.
Lucy, I've already broken 47 windows, and today I might break my 48th.
Sounds great, Alice.
One year later, English women won the right to vote. Alice Paul and Lucy Burns are on a boat back to America and talk about their next steps. Raise a glass, Lucy. We did it. We got women the right to vote.
Yes, but I hope we can take what we learned from England back to America.
What an excellent idea, Lucy. I love it. Let's join the National American Women's Suffrage Association. When the two women were back in America, they went straight to the NAWSA headquarters in Washington, D.C. and joined the fight. When Lucy and Alice walked into our small conference room, I knew that they would be great suffragettes. Then one day, Alice came up with an idea for a grand parade in Washington. I thought her idea was a little over the top. Friends and fellow suffragettes, I have an idea for a grand parade that will be the best ever in U.S. history.
The best parade ever? What is it?
It is the suffrage parade that will consist of 1,000 suffragettes. It'll be held in the center of Washington, D.C. during President Wilson's inauguration.
President Wilson's inauguration? Really?
Yep, we will have floats, streamers, and much more. But if we are going to pull this off, we need to work together. Do we agree?
Yes, we all agree. That sounds great, Alice.
It was the day of this parade, March 16, 1913. It was also Woodrow Wilson's inauguration. Suffragists came from all around the U.S. Even I was there, until the police showed up and arrested all the women that put up the fight. Shocking. And you know, this was not Alice's first time in jail. In England, she was arrested 6 times.
Wilson against women.
Mr. President, how long are you going to make us wait?
Wilson against women.
Mr. President, how long are you going to make us wait? Lucy!
Alice. Sit down, Paul.
Get your hands off me.
Now stay here. Don't even think about leaving.
How can I? I'm tied to a chair.
Don't smart talk me. You're only a woman. Now stay here. Here's your food. Now eat. What are you doing? I brought you your food. Now eat. Fine. You want to play games? I can play games. I'm getting the feeding tube.
And I'm never gonna get out of here.
Hello? Yeah, boss, we got Alice Paul here again. Yeah, she's a tough one. What? Let her go, but sir! Yes, sir, I agree. She's a lot to handle. Congrats, Paul, you're free to go, but don't cause any more trouble. I don't want to see you back here again.
I disagreed about a lot of her methods. As you can see, she wasn't very ladylike. Then Alice decided that she did not want to be part of the NAWSA, so she made her own suffrage organization called the National Women's Party. Then that crazy Alice wrote the draft of the 19th Amendment and sent it to Congress. Can you imagine? We were all shocked when Congress actually passed the amendment, but it didn't become law overnight. The two ladies were waiting impatiently for the call that would say 32 states ratified it. It took 2 years, and Tennessee was the last to sign on. I'm proud to say, in 1924, women could finally vote.
Ugh, I have so much to do. My son's birthday's tomorrow. I have to pick up his iPod Touch and wrap all his other gifts. Standing in this line is a waste of time. I wish women didn't have the right to vote.
Don't say that. My name is Jen Troffer, and I'm the director of Women's History at the museum downtown, and I cannot believe what you just said.
Who, me? What did I say?
You said you wish women didn't have the right to vote, but the National Women's Party worked very hard to get you that vote.
Really? For me? So?
So, you wouldn't have the job you have now if it weren't for them.
So you're saying I wouldn't be a policewoman?
Yep, you should thank Alice Paul and Lucy Burns for that one. They worked 23 years to get you that vote. They even went to jail.
You know what? I'm much more grateful for being able to stand in this line today. Thank you.
Hey, what can I say? I love that story.
And from now on, I'll make sure I take the time to vote. And I'll make sure I tell everyone I can.
Okay.